Well, good morning. It's 6 a.m. and this is loading day on the ShipKicker. This is, howdy. Welcome to Oral Pleasure. What we're doing today is we're loading in for ShipKicker. This is my hotel room I stayed in last night on the Queen Mary here. Just getting you the whole visage from beginning to end. I stayed in last night on the Queen Mary. You can see out the porthole there. This is officially a porthole. Stayed on the Queen Mary last night to get ready for load-in for ShipKicker. We're producing a pretty large country festival at the Queen Mary tomorrow. And I put up the time lapse of last year, and I figured I'd give you guys some backstage access and all that stuff. So welcome to Oral Pleasure TV, and I'll be your host, Joe. And we're gonna see some really cool shit. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna show you how long the fucking walk is from this boat down to the venue. Come on with me through this scary dark hallway. So some things you're probably gonna wanna know. One is, this is the Queen Mary. So we do quite a bit of events here. Oral Pleasure Productions and several other production companies do quite a bit of stuff here, including Dark Harbor, obviously ShipKicker, which you're going to see, Shoreline Jam. Ink and Iron is a tattoo festival, which is simultaneously going on right now. And basically, I spend a lot of time on this ship, but I've never shown you guys how actually cool it is. And so here you get to see the Queen Mary in its glory. And as you can tell, this has already been a long walk, and we're not even at the fun part yet. So here's the main stair area, and I gotta go up a flight of stairs. I'm gonna cruise up this flight of stairs. We're at the front desk. And then we're gonna get to the elevators. Morning.
You didn't have valet for your car, did you?
Okay. I think so. I know I parked in the thingy.
Coffee. Have a good one, sir.
Thank you. He called me sir. So here's the view hopper. Oh, elevator. Ground floor. So, one of the things that we want to do for you with Oral Pleasure, which is, designed to be about what you hear and what is pleasurable for your ear holes. So, basically we're doing a, video blog kind of thing about what I do for a living, mixed with video game reviews. We're going to be doing a bunch of that stuff, especially focused on music and how they sound, because people don't really talk about that very often. Usually it's a side note, and I believe that music is one of the most important things that you can have, and it establishes context not only in movies and video games. And so we're just going to have that conversation. So it's not only to give you really cool access, and here's the outside of the ship. And here is the parking lot. Over there, that's where we do Dark Harbor. You can see that they have the Ink and Iron set up over there. That's the dome where they used to keep the spruce moose. And we're coming up to, if you look to your right, that is a Russian sub. There was a second. But the idea is that we're gonna have a conversation about, audio and what it means and what good audio is. And basically we want to be music to your ears. So we're real excited about launching this new format For those of you that have watched my channel and seen me on like Super Metal Dave and all that stuff, that content's still coming. There's the sub. That content will still be coming. Basically we just got so busy with life and gigging and doing all this kind of stuff that we really had to slow down on the YouTube thing. But I'm gonna make sure that every show from now on that I produce or anything that I do, you guys get to see, and it's full backstage access because that's where I do my job. So if you ever want to know what happened backstage, or you ever wanted to see how many people it takes to put on a show this size, you're gonna see it today. So this is Long Beach Harbor. That's where we're at. And it is actually one of the, if you look to your left, it's one of the largest shipping, loading, dock, receiving thing. Port, that's the word I'm looking for. Largest port in the United States, I believe, is the one that connects to Long Beach and LA. It's huge. These are super fast boats that get you to Catalina in under an hour. So yeah, you're getting the full tour. That's the Catalina Express right there. That's the part of this whole giant. There's another shot of the Queen Mary. There's also happens to be a cruise ship terminal. So we got all sorts of fun stuff. All sorts of fun stuff in here. If you look at this, this is the giant boat anchor. So you can watch it go all the way up to the line there. Queen Mary does actually float. Actually does float. They have it on jack stands, but only at high tide. So the rest of the time it just sits on the bottom. But when the high tide comes up, it'll be a couple feet off those jacks. Well, as you can see, I mean, we're a 6-minute walk already. So it's a touch. It's a distance. So yeah, we're coming into the venue area now. These are where the guests are going to enter. And whoever said rock stars don't get up early, well, maybe they don't get early, but their techs certainly do. We're going to be here a while today. So yeah, right now it's about 6:45 in the morning, and we're getting ready to put in the roof, which is a self-climbing truss structure that's going to go on that grass field over there. And we're going to put in the stage, the roof, sound and lighting today. And then tomorrow all the bands show up and we build all that stuff for them. Bands will actually be showing up, or their band's crew, as early as 7 a.m. tomorrow too. So we got a full festival. We set some of the stuff yesterday. I was a little too busy to show you. Some of the vendor booths are cool. We got the super rad pit barbecue from these pit barbecue guys. And it's like this oil tanker they rebuilt. And that's pretty cool. So that is the pit barbecue. And these are going to be all the vendor tents. This is where the bar is. Everybody loves the bar. I know I love the bar. But we also have a VIP bar that we parked yesterday, which is really cool, which is this double-decker trailer bar, which is pretty bitchin', built by a dude doing pretty rad custom stuff. So there's that. And we're just waiting on trucking company to bring me my giant truss structure and roof. So already having, you know, security fun time. Another bar over there. This is where front of house is going to be. And this is going to be where the stage is. Stage is relatively in this area right here. You can see kind of where the lawn's worn out because this is kind of where the main pit will be. And then Hell yeah, they got my 3 generators. So this is the venue space. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this kind of stuff, don't forget to subscribe. Links down below for some extra content, so you can check that out. This is Joe with Oral Pleasure signing off. We're going to switch over to a time lapse. It's probably going to be the next video. So Joe with Oral Pleasure and Oral Pleasure TV. Super awesome seeing you guys here. Check out the time lapse. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe, and more of this to come. Thank you.